Hello everyone, welcome back to Story Corner. I'm Pastor Rick in Lunenburg. Today we're going to be reading a story from the Bible. In fact, it's going to be the very first story in the Bible. It's from a book that we call Genesis, which means beginning. And this story talks about the beginning of the world, the beginning of creation. This story does not describe how creation came to be, but it does talk about why. That's really crucial in understanding this story. So, let's begin. In the beginning, there was darkness, there was void. The world was static, motionless, unchanging, going nowhere.
Then God said, "Let there be light." And light was. And light began its journey at 299,792.45 kilometers per hour.
And let all God's people say,
And it was good.
and God said, let there be sky.
And sky was. And light had somewhere to play. And creation's journey began.
And let all God's people say,
And it was good.
and God said, let there be land.
And land was. And there were oceans, and continents, and islands. There were places to go.
And God said, cover it.
And plants were. Now creation could grow. And the journey continued.
And let all God's people say,
And it was good.
and God said, let there be lights.
Big ones and little ones. Let them mark days and nights, beginnings and endings, seasons and durations. And lights were. And the journey now took time.
And let all God's people say,
And it was good.
and God said, let there be water creatures. And birds. And bugs, for heaven's sake.
and let them have young and grow, and take part in the journey. And they were, and they did.
And let all God's people say,
And it was good.
and God said, let there be land creatures,
Domestic and wild, creepers and crawlers and swimmers, all kinds. And let them have young and grow, and take their part in the journey. And they were, and they did.
Then God said,
Now let us make people who can not only take part in the journey, but who can begin to reflect on what the journey means. So God made people in God's very image, male and female and everything in between, the whole rainbow of possibility. And God said, you are good. Care for the good world. Have young and grow, and embrace the journey. And they were, and they did.
and God joined all God's people in saying,
It is all very, very good.
thanks for joining me in Story Corner. We'll see you next time.